Hello everybody, BearBelly here, and welcome back to Unturned. You guys absolutely destroyed the last mod pack video that I created, so today we're going to be going over my favorite assault rifles of the same mod pack. Let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. Okay guys, now that you're here, before this video kicks off, please do remember that all the links to the mod packs are down below, so please do download those, as well as click that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and tell me what you thought down below with a comment. Guys, we got over 1,000 views on the last mod pack video, so let's just get into this. The first gun that we have is the LVOA-C. Now this is one of my favorite assault rifles for two reasons. One, it has really clean iron sights, as I will demonstrate. You can hit headshots with this thing from miles away and long distances, as you guys are seeing right now. If I can hit that guy right there, hit this guy right there, and boom. Almost not a headshot. Alrighty. We just killed a bunch of zombies, iron sights, with one of my favorite assault rifles. And this is the side view. Looks like any regular AR-15 you would use. It is very nice to use. As well as, this weapon is a great long-range and close-quarter weapon as well. So let's go ahead and move on to my second favorite. Alright guys, next up we have the Psy Gray Assault Rifle. Just like the LVOA we just were using, this one has really clean iron sights, as well as pretty much the same body configuration as the other weapon we were just using. So let's see if we can hit some of these zombies far away. There's one. There's two. It's great, a burst fire weapon. This weapon is a great burst fire weapon. Let's go down here and rain some bullets on some of these zombies, shall we? Oh man, this weapon is so clean, and the fully automatic feature, it has a really fast rate of fire and a really nice magazine capacity. So let's go ahead and take one final look at the side view, and let's move on to number 3. Alright guys, next up we have another one of my favorites, is the Kalashnikov AK-12. Just like its brother, the AK-47, this weapon is great in close quarter battles as well as long range engagements. So this weapon is by far a great weapon with very clean looking iron sights. There's one long range. It's a little bit off. There we go. There's a second long range. But all in all, this weapon is definitely one of my favorites. It does come in a semi-auto and fully auto mode. So let's see. Say we just hit a zombie all the way across. We can hit some of these targets down. But this weapon is very nice. It has a nice rate of fire. And it is a fully versatile and customizable weapon in the game of Unturned. So this one is one of my favorites, so let's move on to the next one. Next, guys, we have the TKB-0146. Now, this weapon, the iron sights are not nearly as clean, but it is still another one of my favorites due to its rate of fire. Has a little bit slower rate of fire. Not nearly as fast as the AK-12 we just witnessed, but this thing can still hit those long-range shots, just as well as your close-range shots. So let's take out a couple of these zombies over here. A little bit more damage, or less damage, I should say, when it comes to long-distance engagements, but still a very highly versatile and customizable weapon. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, shall we? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the FAD. Now, some of you guys might have seen this weapon in other video games such as Call of Duty and maybe even Phantom Forces on Roblox, but this weapon is absolutely amazing. As you guys can see, it has a crisp iron sights and a very fast rate of fire. As you guys can tell, this has the fire rate of an SMG and is a lot better for those close quarter engagements with your friends, but in the same time, the recoil is a little bit hard to manage. So please do keep that in mind when using the FAD. Next up, we have the MK47 Mutant. Now, this weapon right here is a cross between an AK-47 and an AR-15. This is by far one of my favorite weapons just due to the size and the look of this weapon. It looks absolutely amazing. As you guys can probably tell, just from the side view here, this thing is absolutely amazing. It shoots well, it shoots fast, It is better to use on a semi-auto platform just because of the damage ratio that this thing puts out, but it does also have a burst fire mode that is great for spam firing, as you guys might think. So a very versatile weapon with a great recoil control feature with the burst. I think if this weapon was fully automatic, the recoil would be really hard to handle. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So next up, guys, we have the metric FAL, which shoots 308 ammunition, I believe, which does devastating damages at long range and close range, but is only available in a semi-automatic platform due to the damage ratio of these bullets, as well as the recoil is kind of ridiculous. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, just imagine this in fully automatic. Without moving, this thing's already going up. I mean, the recoil is not nearly as bad as, let's say, a sniper rifle, but the recoil is still pretty big. Now, I'm going to go try to find some zombies we can take out with these things, just to show you the damage this thing can put on a zombie. Alrighty, guys, I couldn't find any zombies to take out, but we do have some targets. And just for the point of I only have a few more guns left to show, we're only going to be taking out one target with each weapon, but this weapon does shoot very well. As you guys can probably tell, just from the fire rate of this thing, it is more of a semi-automatic sniper than anything else you guys might think. So with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, guys, next up we have the QBZ, which iron sights look amazing, as you guys can see. Has a nice rate of fire, and is great for those long-range shots as well as those close-quarter engagements that you might be going through in the game of Unturned. Now, these weapons are available on a lot of different servers, so you just have to define what servers you want to be on through narrowing down your mod pack options. So, ladies and gentlemen, this weapon does come in a semi-automatic variant as well. Recoil is a little bit much, as you guys can tell. It is hard to control, but it is a great all-around weapon for close quarters and long-range battles. Last but not least, we have the Kalashnikov SR1. This is one of my favorite weapons just for the versatility of this weapon. It looks like an AK-47, it feels like an AR-15, but you can still hit those long-range sniper shots that you probably shouldn't be able to hit. Now this is a great weapon. It does come in a fully auto and a semi-automatic variant, and it is a great weapon overall. This is my #1 favorite out of this pack. So as you guys can see, great fire rate. It's got a loud muzzle though. That is one thing that was a concern for me when I picked up this weapon, but since using it in close quarters engagements, this weapon has been absolutely amazing. It honestly surprised me just from the sheer power of this weapon and how much velocity was actually coming out of the barrel. This was hitting shots that an AR-15 shouldn't be able to hit. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and try to take out this cow if you wouldn't run near my plane. Hey, buddy. Buddy, get away from my plane. As you guys can see, we just hit the cow again. We just killed the cow from that far away with our assault rifle. Like I said before, this weapon should not be able to hit those long-range shots, but it does. This is by far my favorite AR-15 of the pack. Guys, that is going to wrap up the video. If you are brand new, please do click that subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated. And please do smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. Let's try to hit 50 views on this video if that is possible. And guys, I'm BearBelly. I'm going to see all of you in the next video.